Today we're gonna make a super simple banana bread that has a crumb topping, and get this, it's all made in the blender or with a stick blender. So it's super easy. So we'll start with the crumble topping. Also, you can totally omit it. Banana bread's still awesome without it. And you can also make this by hand by like squeezing in the butter. No big deal. Only 4 ingredients here. We've got AP flour, salt, light brown sugar. You can use dark brown sugar, whatever you have. You can use regular sugar. This is unsalted butter that's cubed. Fit it with a paddle attachment. Turn it on low and just let it go. So while my crumb topping is mixing, I'm gonna prep my pan. You can use butter. I'm just gonna use spray, so you can use Pam, whatever you want. Just give it a light coating, and then you can bake it like this with just the pan, or you can dust it with flour. But I am gonna dust it with sugar because why not? So I'll just take a bit of sugar, I'll kind of sprinkle it in the bottom of my pan, and then I'm going to tap it around. Get all of the sides. Now we have our buttered or sprayed pan with sugar coating. Then we'll start mixing the rest of our ingredients. So your crumble is done when it just comes together, like you can squeeze it and it all holds together. I put it in this little bowl just to set it aside so that we can use it when we're ready. We are ready to make our banana bread. Everything is going to go in one bowl, and then we're going to immersion blend it. You can also do it in a blender. I like to mix my wets and then incorporate my dries, but you don't have to. You can shove it all together and just immersion blend it. Bananas, got eggs. I'm going to go ahead and put my sugar in right now, and this is buttermilk. And then we're just going to immersion blend it. My flour, salt, baking soda, and a not insignificant amount of cinnamon. I'm also going to add my melted butter at this point. I've been slowly melting it, that way it's not super duper hot and it's ready when I am, so I'm just going to pour that in. Okay, now you can add chocolate chips, you could put a swirl of Nutella in here, you could just go crazy. Now I've got my pan, so we are going to put our batter into our prepared pan. Batter's in our pan, and we've got our crumble. I'm just gonna start crumbling on top. I like when a little bit sinks into the bottom and we get that like chewy streusel layer. Ooh, yum. I like to get some big chunks and some small chunks, and go ahead and use all of it. Nothing's stopping you. So I'm going to get this in the oven. I've preheated it to 350 degrees in my convection oven. It's probably going to bake for like 45 minutes to an hour. In order to test and see if it's done, you want to use, this is called a cake tester. You stick it in the middle, and then you pull it out. And if there's any visible batter on the cake tester, pop her back in. But if it's got little crumbs clinging to it, then it's done. Now we're gonna cool this completely, and then we'll pop it out of the mold and cut a slice. I mean, or you could just like tear off the top, but I think that's frowned upon. Our banana bread is ready, and we are gonna cut it. I'm so excited. Ooh, look at that crumb topping. True best. Just need one more slice. Oh. I love me some crumb topping. Yes, I do. It's awesome. Oh, love.